I'll tell you, with the weather that has been in the last few days, if a cold draft is still coming through your windows, you know, it may be time to replace them. But this can actually be a really great process if you're working with the right guys and the right company. Mike Washington from Ivy League Construction is back with Scott Linus with a few reasons why it might be time to replace those drafty windows. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having us back.
Listen, I get so excited when I see some of the new windows. You know, it's an opportunity to really put a whole new look on your house and add more value to your home.
Oh, for sure. You know, the last time we came, we wanted to show a lot of product and show all the differences out in the windows today. There's so many fantastic innovations, but realistically, you got to make sure that the window is installed properly.
Yes.
So I really wanted to bring Scott along today to really talk about the installation process, which is the key to cut down those drafts, to make sure that those windows are not letting cold air inside your house.
That's right, Scott, because a lot of times if the window is not put in right, you're still going to end up with the draft because they don't realize that it's coming in like underneath the window.
Exactly. It doesn't matter the quality of the window if it's not installed properly. At Ivy League, we prefer the new construction install, which is rather than just putting a window into an existing opening, we'd rather remove the window back to the entire rough opening. That way we get the opportunity to inspect it for rot or mold or mildew or any other deterioration. And then when you install the new window, you're going right into the original opening. It also gives you the ability to not have those windows look so large. The window that we use has narrow frames, you know, 27% more glass area than most others. But then by setting it back a little further, it still gives you a smaller frame yet. But the installation is the big thing. You know, windows are, you know, a quality window is important, but when you're installing it the way we install it, where we're air sealing it completely as well. You're putting the window into place, you're air sealing it with a lap tape around the perimeter and a sill tape, making sure that all the perimeters, you use a polyurethane spray foam around the perimeter to make sure that you don't have air and infiltration coming around the frames and the jambs.
You know, Scott, also too, as Mike was saying, once you pull out that window, you can inspect the wood around it for rot and mold and mildew, which could really be a problem if that goes untreated, or even termites. I bet you find a lot of issues down there why that draft began in the first place.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, carpenter ants are
Yes.
big in Western New York, okay, so things of that nature. So because of the fact that we're a full-service contractor, we're not just going to put a window in over, you know, damaged lumber. We're gonna show it to the homeowner and ask them if they would like us to take it further the way we would prefer to do it, and maybe open things up and see. But also in the event it works the other way as well. Say, look, everything's fine.
Yes.
Now we can put your windows in and know that they're sealing, you know, that we're sealing them properly. And then, you know, it's a peace of mind thing. When people have us do their windows, you know, they know they're getting new interior trim, new exterior trim around the outside. Bring the siding back up, retrim it with either aluminum over the new wood, or use a maintenance-free product like an AZEK or something that's a composite product, so that you don't necessarily have to, you know, you still don't have the maintenance on the exterior, but you have a whole new look on the interior and know that it's installed properly and know that it's tight and well insulated.
And you know, when you choose a product, because I did this with my doors with Mike, you're not just going to go to the big box store and see 3 models and say, well, here you go, pick one. No, Mike has catalogs. If you even want to change the look of the window, you want to change the size of the window, you want to make it a bay window, this is where you can sit down and get so excited about the kind of improvement you're going to make to your own home.
For sure. I mean, we changed from just 3 double hungs to bay windows or bow windows, and we really want to come out to your home, really expect and really take a look and see what would be the best fit for you, your home, your budget, and to really put you in the right product for your house. You know, there's certain things that we're not going to put on certain facing walls, slider windows that have a tendency to leak a little more. We're real cautious on where we'll put those in a house. Or if you are having a lot of draft issues, we're really going to inspect to make sure that the ceiling is done properly, the foam going around the windows are done properly. All those things are what makes a great window install.
In fact, there's even self-cleaning windows and solar cleaning windows, and there's blinds between the panes, double and triple pane. That's why they also need to go to your website, because aren't you still doing the Bison promotion?
We are. We still have the Bison promotion going on. If you like us on Facebook, and you can actually go right to the Facebook page and enter the sweepstakes, we're actually going to be giving away this Friday 10 pairs of Bison tickets.
Wow.
This Friday it's going to be, all you have to do is like us on Facebook, enter the sweepstakes, it's right here, and you will hopefully be one of the lucky winners. And it's they're vouchers that you can take down to the box office, so it's not a specific date, so it's any date that you're able to go.
Isn't that fantastic? fantastic?
For sure.
You are a great neighbor. There's no doubt about it.
Thank you.
I also want to let people know when we're talking about windows too, maybe you're in an older house and those windows have been painted shut. All those kinds of nasty things, Scott, you can fix and you can replace with a brand new window. If you're getting a little older, your windows have always been tough to open, the new windows aren't like that at all.
Well, and again, taking it a step further, it's not necessarily just that they've been painted closed. If you look at any one of the windows, even if they're windows that operate, if they operate hard, as you say, you can put a new window in with much easier operation. They will tilt in for easy cleaning. Obviously, casements are opening wide enough where you can actually get your arm out there and clean the outside of the glass from the inside. The screens are easily removed anymore, and you can put them back in again. You don't have to be a contortionist to try to get those back in. And again, from an aesthetic standpoint, I mean, there's wood grain interiors. They're not just the vinyl windows are not just vinyl windows anymore, and wooden windows will give you the same thing. You can have an interior that can be stained or painted to match your interior woodwork, or you can go to something that's going to be more maintenance free.
You know, the windows are so beautiful. If you haven't seen the new window technology and really window fashions, you almost don't even need curtains. I mean, you don't want to cover them up. They're so decorative and so beautiful to look at. And even if you have, let's say you need a window that's replaced and it's going to be facing living room furniture, they have them now where the sun won't come in and fade your furniture.
For sure, with the low E, the argon, and the triple panes for more energy efficiency. There's so much technology that's out there now. It's unbelievable.
It's terrific. So listen, this is what we want you to know. They have so many different things. You're going to do yourself a disservice if you don't call these guys if you need window, whether it's one window or 7 windows. In fact, if you get 7, I think you get the 8th, right?
You do this month. Yep, the 8th is free.
Nice.
Yep.
Fantastic.
If you buy 14, you get 16.
Oh.
So you get 2 extras.
Gosh, Scott, we're going to keep you busy.
I hope so.
Don't forget, everybody, please enter below to win one of 10 free pairs of Buffalo Bison tickets. You heard Mike say the weather is really going to start to improve this week, and the Bisons are on a roll. I think they're in first place. So whether you need double hung, casement, awnings, bay windows, bow windows, you don't even know what kind of window, that's why you call Ivy Lee Construction. They'll come out, they'll have your house looking beautiful. You'll love the staff they have. These guys are full-time. They're not just coming in and hired for that job. No. Ivy Lee Construction on Northwood Drive in Tonawanda. They'll service anywhere in Western New York. Give Mike a call. He'll come personally, 875-8654. And log on, find them on Facebook, find out what they can do for you at ivyleeconstruction.com. And if you join them on Facebook, you might even save up to $1,500 on a future project. So look for that promotion as well.